To determine the area of that figure, we need to create a couple of familiar shapes. So let's draw a line down there. That will give us a rectangle there that we can work with. There we'll draw another line that will give us another rectangle that we can work with. Then we'll have a rectangle there which will work out, and then just get the area of the circle that is supposed to be there in total. Get the total area of the circle, divide that by 2 to get half the circle, and subtract that from that rectangle that we created. So we start with 1 shape, 2, 3 and 4. Let's do shape 1 first. That will be a rectangle given by length times breadth. Area is equal to length times breadth, which will give us length is the 20 plus the 10 there, so it's 30, times by the breadth, which is the 10, and that gives us 300 units squared. We don't know if it's centimeters or millimeters, so let's just leave it as 300 for the time being. Then we go to area number 2. That will also be area is equal to length times breadth, which will give us an area of a length of 20 times by a breadth of 10. So this is 20 times by 10 is equal to 200. Then we move to area number 3, which is the rectangle. 3 is also given by area is equal to length times breadth, whereas the length would be 20 and the breadth would also be 20, because the total length of this side was given as 40 and we've used 10 and 10 already, so they've got 20 remaining, which will then give us an area of 20 times 20 is equal to 400. And then lastly the area of number 4, which is a circle, and a circle is given by pi radius squared. Pi is 22 over 7. The radius of that circle would be that distance there, which is just half of the 20, so it's 10, so it's 10 squared. So we've got 22 divided by 7 times by 100, that gives me 314,2857. Now that just needs to be subtracted from that 400 after it's been divided by 2, because remember we've got the full circle, so we'd say divide by 2 will give us 157,1428. That is then the area of that gap. If we can maybe color it in, that gap there that was cut out from that square, basically the 20 by 20 square, would be 157,1428 units square. That is a gap or a hole that was cut out, so we have to subtract that from the 400. So we'll say minus 157,1428 plus then the 400 gives us 242,857, and that area then plus that area plus that area is the total area of the object. So we'll say that plus 200 plus 300 is equal to 742,857 units squared.